Okay. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let me just make sure we're up and running here before we get started. Alrighty. Hello, and welcome. We are on 2BTT. It's been a while. I know. I have still been continuing to work really hard on making Minecraft content, but I have not been streaming it, which I think some people are probably have some feelings about, but the reason is because I don't want to get stream sniped, and I'm building a series on a server that is incredibly dangerous, and people are likely to do that. I mean, even right now, I'm on bedrock level, and I'm looking up so that you can't see the bedrock, because I don't want to get sniped. I don't want to get stream sniped. But I wanted to make a little tour real quick. And I'm just now remembering something that I forgot to do, so that's cool. And I'm wondering if I should do that real quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and be super safe. Give me 1 second here. I just remembered there's a waypoint somewhere that has chords on it. I think that's the only one that has visible chords on it. Okay. All right. Close that. Definitely close the map. All right, now we can get back to work. Sorry about that. Little quick hiatus. All right. And we're back in. So that's my strip mine down there. We don't need to look at that. That's you've seen a strip mine. You know what a strip mine is. You've played Minecraft, right? This was a temporary base that I had built in order to facilitate getting back on the ground after I had lost everything. That will be out tomorrow. In super fun episode. Going to this was where my enchanting room was. It is no longer a place for deleting equipment. Furnaces, bed. I think it's probably safe to bring this with me now. Carrots, if you want to come find them, they're yours. Have at it. If you go down this way, there's a potato farm that you can have as well. It's all yours. It is all yours. Ooh, we'll get back to that later. That's some goodies in there for sure. It's time to move shop. It's time to go. This is my silk touch, yes. But before we do, I just wanted to say, like, this place has been home for a long while, honestly. Just wonder if I should bring any of this stuff. This is partially cooked anvil, or is it a fresh anvil? That's a partially cooked anvil. This place has been home for 3 weeks. Again, I know I have not been streaming, but this is where I have lived for my real life time. This is where I have been hiding on 2B2T, and nobody except I've let one person come and visit the base, and nobody has found it in the time of me being here. So now it's time to go outside and kind of reveal the location. I'm sure somebody will find it eventually. I'm sure somebody will, you know, put it down to the ground, but that's okay because this was just a step in the right direction. Again, I can't reveal what direction that is, but I do have an end goal in mind and a place that I'd like to go finish this series, or get to finish this series. And it's a coordinate, it's a special coordinate to me, and I can't get there yet. It's super far away, so I needed a space to chill. And in doing so, I created a farm and was able to get XP back and mine and get resources. I guess we can poke in here just real quick, just to get an idea of what. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Is that Riffs? I can't tell. This is kind of tight, man. We got some pretty sweet stuff. Where is my scuba suit? Man boobies, gray sweatpants, of course, and blue suede shoes. I did a lot of work mining. Again, I'm not doing this with X-ray. There's no cheating involved in this series. I've set that goal for myself pretty early, so the strip mine is all legit. All this gear, I got lucky. Some people donated, but I have these three. One was gifted to me, but 1.5 of these are the amount of fireworks I've had to build since being here, which is quite a lot. So I set up a mob farm and a sugarcane farm and went to town. And when I wasn't doing that, I was mining. And that was kind of my 3-week period, because I need a heck ton of fireworks to get all the way up to where I'm trying to go. And now I think it's time to leave. You know, it's weird. I have had a ritual of moving these 2 blocks backwards and forwards the entire time, and just locking it off every time. Ba-doom, ba-doom. So that I could not be found. And now, oh dang it. Oh dang it. Alright, well, if you saw that, I'm a little cooked, but this is where I called home. I thought I got rid of everything. Oh well. I guess I did not. Oh no, what happened to my... Oh, I'm a damn fool. Hold on. Wow, we're really making mistakes, I guess. Huh. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. Alright. Now, what was I saying? This was the village I used. All of that is super useful. One of 3 villages I used, actually. The mob farm. I think this one had 3 or 4 levels. I can't really remember. But it was a lot. It took a long time to build. All of these materials were mined. You know? And no, it's not uniform. In a world where I would build this myself, this would all be made out of the same brick. That's how OCD I can get sometimes. But it served its purpose. It was really useful. It also had the sugarcane farm. And this is where I made all those fireworks. Just grinding away. Doing this. Checking my boxes. Anyone who wants to come and grab this stuff, it's all yours. Have at it. Crap ton of arrows that I probably won't use. It's all yours. This is where I lived. When I wasn't doing that, I was upgrading my gear. And I was doing that at couple of locations. The first one was just right over here, obviously. And I had a couple of villagers there. I'm debating putting on some armor. I should just do that. Plus, it looks badass. While I'm traveling around, I might as well be safe. Not silly. Come on. Nice. Okay. So, we had our farm down here. This served us well. This is a whole bunch of food I was leaving behind. Let's grab one of those. And then we had our village up here. At one point, this portal arrived, and I think I got a little scared that somebody was on my track. What's up, Eduardo? How have you been? And then we had, let's see, this was our Fletcher, which is where I did most of my emerald gathering. And then we had Silk Touch, and then we had over here, I know this is so disjointed and disorganized, but this was never meant to be a full base. Mending, Fortune 3, and all the villagers are trapped underground. It's slightly inhumane, but I'll just demonstrate that. This is what it looks like. Cool, cool, cool. We've all been here before. We all know. We know. You're sick? Oh, I'm sorry, Eduardo. What are you sick with? Are you down with the sickness? No clouds in the sky, but again, showing off coordinates I probably shouldn't be. Let's get rid of that one. What is that? This is a mistake, but whatever. Okay, that shouldn't have been there. You saw nothing. Please be kind. All right, back to it. This was our village number 1. Then we had our village number 2 over here, which was super cool. There's been a witch on this hilltop since I've been here, and I've never properly said hello. Hello, witch. Goodbye. And we had a whole bunch of more villagers over here, which was super useful. Efficiency 5, another Fletcher, and another villager down there. I forget what that one was. And then down here as well. Looting 3. I lost all my gear, so I had to get it back. You have no idea what you caught? I'm sorry. That stinks. And then another village over here to get... I think this was only Unbreaking 3. Oh, but yes, we have to talk about the floating pillager outpost. A brilliant thing that I discovered. The world generation around here is sometimes kind of funky. And here we go. This was our last village. And that's kind of most of it. That's most of everything that got me back on my feet. Got me back to being alive. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs in my strip mine if anyone feels like traveling down there to find them. I probably spent... Oh, this is a fun little fact. While doing the mob farm, I was intent upon keeping... this like statistic in my head as I was going through and doing the mob farm. I wanted to know how many chicken jockeys spawned as a way of Not because of the meme, but because of, like, knowing how long I was here was a way to quantify, like, oh, you spent this amount of time. I had 8 chicken jockeys spawn in the lifetime of this mob farm being here. AV, am I a noob? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm a noob who's not going to be here for long. So yeah, this was my kingdom. I just wanted to show it off while I could. And yeah. That's kind of all I got for today. There's a new episode coming out tomorrow. And by then I will be long since gone from here. But this is where all of that took place. This is where I was able to rebuild, and after I lost so much, which, if you're wondering if I am a noob, you can watch tomorrow's episode, and you can see that absolutely, yes, I am. But I'm a noob that makes something out of it. Cool. It's almost hard saying goodbye, but it is time. Folks, I'm gonna sign off. I hope you enjoyed this little tour, and I'll see you in the future. And we are going to find our happily ever after on 2B2T. One journey at a time. Let's get one more look at this. I did that. That was me. I made that thing. That behemoth. I traded there. I lived there. Heck yeah. Am I moving? Yes, I have to move. Especially now that I've shown it off on stream. This, the player base on this server is a complicated entity. But I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the future. Bye-bye. Bye, Eduardo.